Hi, it's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we leveled up our alchemy to level 240. We turned in the robot to Oglethorpe of Nauticus, and we got these new shoulders. Look pretty cool. And we also tricked a Shadow Priest by laying down a freezing trap at the boat. When he tried to get on, he got frozen by the trap, and he fell off the boat, and the trap disabled. It's pretty funny. So let's hearth out of here. We're going to go to Feathermoon Stronghold, and then we're going to take a flight down to Gadgetzan. We're going to turn in these two quests here, March of the Silted and the Borrower. Okay, so here we are in Feralus again. Didn't think we'd be back here in a while, but guess what? We're here, and now we're heading down to Gadgetzan. I was thinking about doing just taking the boat back, but there's really no point because it's just like a 3-flight trip and we're down here, so should be much faster just taking the bird over. Yeah, we got some stuff to do today. I'm thinking about going to Ungoro Crater. We'll check it out for a little bit. I want to do as many zones as I can. And Ungoro Crater is a zone that I won't do all the quests, but we'll check it out. We'll check it out for a little bit. I'm going to try to go to as many... I want to go to, like, Eastern Plaguelands, Western Plaguelands. I want to go to Wintergrass, Fellwood. I want to go up here to Ashara. Silithus, like, is an alright zone. I might go there for a quest or two. But we're mostly going to be moving around a lot. Unless I really like the zone. And obviously, the zone I really want to go to is Searing Gorge. So we'll probably head over there pretty damn soon, too. And there's really no dungeons for us to do other than Blackrock Depths. Eventually we'll hop into one of those. Kind of want to do that with the guild. I think it'd be more fun. Looks like we got another Thirsty Thursday coming. And we have a 9/19 Big Guild RP event. Guess I'll have to check that out. Maybe we'll... I gotta check out the RP events. I kind of think that they're mostly for level 70s, but I could be wrong. Because I think that would be fun to do before we hit 60. Do a couple RP events with the guild. Try to do maybe hop into a Thirsty Thursday. So I won't be questing every episode. You know what I mean? Won't be getting XP every episode, but most episodes we will be. But I actually want to try to do some stuff with the guild before we hit that level 60. It's like really I always wanted to be in like a Dwarven RP guild ever since I created this character, so it's cool that I'm in one now. So I want to take advantage of it. Took us a long time to get in one. We literally all for like in our level 40s, like a high 40s when we finally found a guild. The guild we were in before, the Deplorables, like I never really wanted to be in that guild, but they did invite me at the start, and we stuck with it. We didn't do really anything with them, but we did see them at the beginning in Red Ridge Mountain, and I think we dueled somebody. I think we may have lost a duel to get into the guild, or we had to duel somebody to get in. It was kind of cool. Done a lot of stuff on Trav and Trev. Yeah, Hunter's looking cool now. He's starting to look like a hunter. He's got some serious armor now. Until he's not wearing leather anymore. Got a lot of mail pieces. check out the scenery here. This is always so cool to look at, just the WoW scenery. Like when you're just flying around on a flight point. We didn't really quest much here. I don't think we did any quests here in the Shimmering Flats. We did like one or two maybe. Never got to see the race go on. But we did help the gnomes. Excuse me. Oh man, allergies kicking in. You can always tell the allergies start kicking in when you know, summer's about to leave. You start going into fall, and when you start leaving winter and it starts going into spring. But we're all right. Here we are, back in Gadgetzan, guys. Alright, so let's see what's going on in Gadgetzan. It's a windy day. Got a little dust storm going on. It's time for us to turn in some of these quests we got. Let's head over here first. Have a chat with Alchemist Pestilzug.
Yo!
In need of some alchemy supplies, are we? Or do you have other business with me, March of the Silithid? Yes, I gathered that Gracina sent you to me. Your expertise in fighting these beasties is priceless. No one, to my knowledge, has ever dealt with their kind before. As for Gracina's idea that Ungoro Crater is their heart, perhaps it is Ungoro is a mysterious and dangerous jungle to the west of here. Perhaps it is also one step closer to figuring out what the Silithid are all about. Bungle in the jungle. My research revealed to me that the Silithid are like bees. Destroy the queen of the hive and the rest should be thrown into disarray. I'll brew a lure that we'll use to bring out the queen. Once summoned, you'll take her down. First though, we need some regents. We don't want you bungling into the jungle unprepared. Go west to find the Silithid hive in Ungoro Crater and obtain a scent gland from one of the bugs. I'll also need some supplies of the native Ungoro soil. Bring a Garishi scent gland and 5 Ungoro soil samples to Alchemist Pestilzug in Gadgetzan.
Have a good one!
Alright, so we might do that. One thing we will do, we'll go down to Ungoro for now. We'll check it out. I don't know if we'll do this quest that we have, but we're going to go to the camp there.
Hey!
Hi there, I have a proposition for an adventurer seeker just like you. If you are up to the challenge, along with my invention, the Super Eggomatic, I am hard at work aiding the druids with their campaign to save the hippogriffs. The birds are being affected by the evil effects of the Gorduni ogres. Inhabitants the ruins of Fairless, and their numbers are dwindling. I collect many different types of eggs. Will you help me find some for me? The Borrower. A letter for me, a short note. Yeah, I believe we already read it. Are you another one of the Darren's interns? She's quite a knowledgeable historian, Trav. You should be grateful to studying under her leadership. Now let me get the Super Snapper FX. You're gonna love it. The Super Snapper FX. Have the first look at my new invention, Trav. All you need to do is target whatever it is you like to take a picture of and push the button. That was the creature from the hinterlands that you mentioned, Gamarita, right? Well, good luck finding her. I'm sure Darren will be quite pleased with the snapshot you returned to her. In any case, here's the Super Snapper. Have fun.
Very good.
Alright, so we got the Super Snapper. Target and click to take a snapshot.
Yeah, what do you want?
I wonder if I can take a snapshot of this guy. Doesn't look like it. Can't do it while moving. Invalid target. Alright, so we can only use it on Gamarita. I thought it'd be like the like toy camera you have with in retail, where you can just like take selfies and stuff like that. I always thought that was kind of funny. Some people would use it in arenas. Or after a duel, say like they beat you, they'll take like a selfie or something like that. It's kind of funny. But yeah, we got the sniffles today, guys. It's too bad. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Felt good all day, and then I turn on the you know, OBS and start recording, and then start getting all these, you know, all this phlegm going. Should probably have a Kleenex thing next to me during this stuff, so I can deal with all this. But yeah, back to the episode. Head down here. See what's going on. I should probably... Oh, man. Damn it. I should probably make Gadgetzan my, my hearth. So we're gonna head back. I gotta make Gadgetzan my hearth. Because it's really... There is no, in Hungar Crater. It's kind of, a desolate place, so... Sort of like, the Shimmering Flats. So our best bet is to have Gadgetzan as our hearth spot. There's also another area we can go to in Silithus, and we can make our hearth spot as well. Yeah, this is going to be a journey today. But at least we'll get the flight point. That's the main goal.
Glad I could help.
There we go, we got that done. Now Gadgetzan is our hearth. And then we can get on the ram. Make our way out of here. Alright, here we go, on the road again. I might just do that today. We might just make, today just getting flight points. There's a couple that I want to get. I want to go to Silithus as well, and we'll get the flight point there so we don't have to worry about it. So I think that's a much closer area than, much closer to the Hungar Crater than Gadgetzan. Gadgetzan's actually pretty damn far. It's crazy how far we've come in this journey so far. It's when you know it's like the end, or it's close to the end. It's when you go to Hungar Crater. Now we can herb this fire bloom, that's cool. We also upgraded our herbalism, I forgot about that. We can get it to 300 now. Yeah, we're gonna get to see some dinosaurs today. I always thought Hungar Crater was a cool zone. Reminds me of Jurassic Park. I'm surprised we're not getting any quests to fight the insects here in Tanaris. I always thought that, you know, Cthulhu should have been in Tanaris. Or AQ-40, I should say. Encourage. That was a really cool raid. I liked how the server had to come together, Alliance and Horde, and get a bunch of, you know, materials to open the gates. It's cool when they do that. Now, you never see that today. Like an RPG element like that, where the entire server has to come together to open up a raid. It's funny because they tried it once and they never did it again. And I think the reason why they never did it was because some servers never were able to open up the gates. Because they didn't have, some servers were really just Horde only, while some others were, you know, Alliance only. And there just wasn't a population on the other side to help open the gates up. Luckily, I was on Fairlina. We didn't really have that problem. The gates actually opened once we were allowed to open them up, pretty much. It didn't take us that long. Took like a couple of days. Actually, Fairlina waited. I was wrong about that. They waited. The reason why Fairlina waited, we could have opened the gates, but they chose to wait so more people could get Scarab Lord mount. Because once the gates open, you can't get the Scarab Lord mount anymore. So a lot of people were, I guess you could say, colluding and holding on to materials to help their friends get Scarab Lord. Which makes sense. It's like one of the rarest mounts in the game. It's sad because no one in our guild got Scarab Lord, and if we knew that our server was going to do what it did, we might have even had 2 in our guild. Because I think our guild would have helped get people a Scarab Lord. We should have gotten one in our guild. But we just kind of gave up too early, you know? Let's never give up. You never know what can happen. That's what I learned from that. Don't give up too early. Yeah, here we are in Ungoro Crater. Oh my gosh, guys. Gotta watch out. These dinosaurs chomp hard. And everything in this zone is pretty much at our level or higher. So it's actually like the perfect zone to be in right now. Yeah, we'll have fun here for a bit. Kill some dinosaurs. We check out the volcano. And I wonder how many people are leveling here. Ungoro. Is it spelled? Yeah, I didn't type it right. Ungoro. Yeah, we got a couple. Me and 2 other people. Maybe there's some horde here. It's one of the reasons why I want to come here is because usually there is like some PvP we can get into. It's going to be hard to find PvP now at level 50 bracket, I think. Because once we hit 50, really what people do, what the average player does, they level up to 58. They either get boosts or they try to level up to 58 as fast as they can, and once they hit 58 they go to Outland. People don't really hang out in Azeroth all the way to 60. That'd be kind of funny to do, is to go to Outland before we hit 60, but I don't know, maybe we'll do that. Go through the portal. The problem is, once I go through the portal, I'm going to feel like I got to go to 70, and I don't know. Going to be doing a lot of TBC content, so I don't know if I want to take Trap and Trap to Outland just yet. So here we are at Marshal's Refuge. I believe the entrance is just down here. This is the refuge where some explorers are hanging out, trying to stay away from all of the dinosaurs in the crater, trying to stay safe. And there's a flight point up here, so I'll get this. Yeah, here we are, Marshal's Refuge. Inside here, there's like a bunch of like crystals like this. It looks really cool. Alright, so let's mount up. And we'll head over to Silithus. I think that'll be a good idea. And then the next couple episodes we'll start doing some quests. Get back to the adventurer lifestyle of Trap and Trap. Or we are prepared now. There's also really big elite dinosaurs here that I want to fight. We'll try to fight a couple of those as well. I want to try to fight one. I wonder if we can beat them. And we'll probably see. There's like 3 elite dinosaurs. Well, they're not. They're Tyrannosaurus Rexes. And this is what they drop Devilsaur leather. And they're at the beginning of a classic, really, in any server, there's a Devilsaur Mafia. And what they do is they it's just up here, I believe. Yeah. And what they do is they make sure that they get to farm all of the Devilsaurs. So what guilds would do on our server is a Horde guild and an Alliance guild would collude together to make sure that they were the only 2 guilds that were getting all the Devilsaur leather. And then when you do that, many like warriors and rogues and many classes and hunters want this Devilsaur gear. So people will pay crazy amounts of gold to get it. So they try to control the market, get a monopoly, and inflate the price. I remember on my warrior I tried to kill some, but there's always a rogue there to stun or stop me from doing it. Classes that are really good at farming Devilsaurs are druids, rogues. Rogues are the best. Hunters are up there as well. Warlocks, anything with a pet. Warriors are just terrible at it because they just get smacked up. But yeah, it was clearly ran by rogues. Mostly rogues and hunters. That's going to be interesting when they have another classic WoW launch to see if the server I'm on. I assume not every server has a Devilsaur or Leather Mafia, but I'll be interested to see if that occurs again. I kind of enjoy that how like players will do that. It's interesting to me. Even though they are inflating the prices and it is a little bit toxic. But that's how the world is. It's competitive. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. I kind of like that. And if the server doesn't like it, you got to group up and wipe them out. And that would happen too. People would group up and attack them. They would get fed up. And then other mafias would fight each other. Like 2 guilds that were trying to control it would fight another 2 guilds. And then if they got sick of each other, they'd have to make a deal. The politics is pretty interesting. Alright, here we are at Cenarian Hold. This is the main capital for Silithus, and it's also an Alliance and Horde area. And I remember during on Flag Carrier, you've probably seen a decent amount of this when I was leveling up, because he was leveling during Phase 5 during the AQ40 launch, you would see a lot of ganking here. It's a very popular gank spot, especially around here. Like, mages would stand up here and shoot, and they would be naked, and they would like palm pyro blast you down. And the reason why they would be naked is because you would get attacked by these infantry, and if you're naked, you don't take any durability loss. So there's a lot of trolling going on, and if you'd leave, you'd get ganked by rogues. Classic WoW is awesome. Like, if you really want to see what the world of Azeroth's all about, Classic WoW is by far the game to check out.
May the stars guide you.
And there we go. So we now have this as our hearth, and we have another flight point. I think this place is just so much closer to Marshal's Refuge than going all the way from Gadgetzan. So we are going to call it here, guys. If I started doing quests, this episode would probably be like over an hour, and I don't want it to be too long. But next episode, we will be heading into Ungoro Crater, and we will be slaying some dinosaurs. So see you then. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.